Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to a random Sunday afternoon stream. Hello, Stephen. Welcome. Yeah, very rare these days, and also I don't think I've ever streamed at this time in the afternoon. It's just free. There's not much happening, so I thought let's just play something for a couple of hours. Hope you're well. Honestly, I wasn't expecting anybody to turn up because I don't know the last time I streamed here, and also I never stream at this time. All right, hope you guys can at least hear me and see the game. Because since I haven't done this, okay, volume is a little low. Better? Should I increase a bit more? Yeah, I've also changed my setup a little bit. So I've moved the monitors around, so maybe that's why. Yeah, let me know if the volume is too low. I'll increase it from obvious. Mic volume is okay. Honestly, I've had streams so recently I can't even remember how to increase the volume here. Does the volume increase? Okay, I could try. I don't think master volume will help. Let me just remember. Hello, Skytracker. Welcome. Yeah, long time. I think something has been updated recently on Windows, and I can't really figure out some of the settings. Honestly, this is a bit weird. I kind of forgot how to adjust the volume. Uh, Yeah, I'll just bring the mic closer, I guess. Hopefully that helps. Um, Nom, hi, big brother. How are you? Where are you from? Actually, I wonder. I live in Bangalore. Tanmoy, hello, welcome. I'm good. How are you? How was your Sunday? Will you do a key giveaway soon? Got a Shadow of Mordor GOG key from Prime. I already have it on GOG. If you want, I can put it on Twitter. I have a spare key for. Hmm, there was a giveaway on GOG recently, directly. I already had that game. I think Tropico 4. So I may do both of them together or something. If you want, you can just DM me the key. But those keys, I generally don't remember how long they last. So that's one of the reasons I haven't done a key for GOG because their key, I think, expires in like a month. Steam sale next kab aayega? End of October, Halloween sale. Maybe bigger sale will be end of November. Okay, let's just play a little bit and chat. It's mostly to chat here, not really looking to like focus too much on the game because this is a game I can play without really thinking much. So basically, in about 10 minutes, we'll have some daily events in Invasion Dungeons. I'll do that. And I'm already farming some weapons and stuff. This is end game stuff. I've done almost everything in the game. So it's just some minor stuff left over that I'm trying to finish. I also wanted to see if this game runs well on stream because again my PC isn't the best. So okay, let's see. We have finished research on this thing. 14 minutes, 14 minutes, 4 hours. Okay, so these two will be ready. Okay, and can we craft something else in the meantime? So basically, what we have here are the ultimate weapons. I have all of them, but in order to make these guns more powerful, I have to make multiple copies, like up to 5 copies. So I'm trying to just do that because I have finished almost everything else in the game. So if you see here, this one has 2 dots, so I need 2 more copies. But this is from the battle pass, so if I buy the premium, I'll get it. So these 2 guns I was thinking of, these 3, this one, Wave of Light, this already maxed out, this is maxed out, this is maxed out, this is maxed out. This I will have ready soon. Blue Beetle. Let's see. I need 4 copies of the Blue Beetle. So yeah, the story has been done. So right now there isn't too much else to do here. 7, 4, 5. I need these things. How many hours have you put in this game? I would say close to 500 now. Yeah, I just dropped Apex completely, and this has become my main live service game now. So yeah, so basically this is how you do the research in this game. So in order to get this gun, I need these parts here. Now these are the difficult to get parts, so I already have these and just this one. So I could try and get 4 copies of this. Yeah, I think I should be close to 500. 450 at least, definitely. But this is a great game. Like you can see, also, by the way, do you want in-game audio? Because I usually just play without audio. I don't really need audio in this game because there's no story stuff left.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think?
So also this game is something that you can run with something on the other monitor, because what I do is I have some videos or movies or something running on the second monitor and have the audio muted completely here and then just do that. Aryan Raj, hello, hello, welcome. Yeah, this is a random stream. It's not about the game. It's mostly haven't streamed in a while, so kind of want to just stream a little bit, stay in touch with people. Also, this gun here, executor. Executor, we need, how many copies of the executor do we need? Okay, I need 2 copies of the executor. Okay, I need 2 of this, 2 of this. That should be it. So, Devourer. Okay. Basically, in about 7 minutes, we'll have the daily missions, the season event. There are 4 dungeons that we have to finish every day. I mean, we don't have to, but we get some research materials for the next Descendant, and we only get it from the main. So we'll do this here. Yeah, this has been a decent game for me. I kind of liked it. I played the first beta when it came out in late 22. I thought it had potential. It's lagging. Is it lagging for anyone else? Because it seems okay on the other monitor for me. Are you watching on mobile? Also, the game is a little laggy, like it's normal in the game. Sometimes the servers are like that. What are you playing these days, Stephen? Was lagging then I refreshed. Okay. Yeah, I'm on phone. Yeah, the game also tends to lag occasionally, but it's a PvE game, so it doesn't matter. Up syndrome, you buying Space Marine 2? Not right now. maybe later down the line. Seems fine. Yeah, Space Marine, it looks like it's really good. Everybody's
HQ
liking
here.
it.
Commence mission to recapture the Sepulchre.
Yeah, this is why I keep the audio muted. Yeah, I just like this because of the fast-paced nature of this game. Okay, maybe I'll just mute the audio. Otherwise, the ha 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 will annoy everyone. I'm playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Shadow. Yeah, it's the last one. Yeah, that's a good game. I did not like the story or like the personality of Lara Croft in these new games, but the tomb missions and like all the puzzle elements inside the tombs, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I just like the fast-paced nature of this game. So because I played Apex and then now playing, also I had played Warframe, so this is fun. I like it. Where's the ultimate bunny? This is the ultimate bunny. I bought 1 month of EA Play 2 weeks ago on Steam when they offered it for one. Okay, cool. Any particular game you're playing with that? Helldiver 2. No, Helldiver was never really interesting to me, so I never looked at it. And then it seems like everybody stopped playing it now. I want to finish Jedi Survivor Story Run, 60% so far. Yeah, I'm not really into Star Wars. I've never seen anything Star Wars related, so I did not really get that. But yeah, I think those two are good games from what I understand. Good single player games. I think I may have the first one. They did give it away on Prime or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I meant the bunny suit, you know, the famous one. I changed it because her butt is hanging out in that one. I can't stream with that. It just feels weird. Yeah, their outfits are very questionable, let's put it that way. Like complete opposite of the Western games these days. Like they go completely the other direction. Or maybe that's what. Honestly, this is like literally the first Korean game I'm playing. Like I've never played a Korean game before this one. So maybe it's a common practice in their games to have outfits like this. But yeah, first time for me. Also, I got this new skin for free for completing the battle pass. So okay, so I was trying to get 2 copies of this one. So basically, this mission that I've done, it took me 3 minutes. This was our score. We had to get 38,000 score in order to get 2 of these. These are amorphous materials, and I think I picked the wrong one. Yeah, my bad. So basically, you finish this mission, you get those materials, and those materials have a chance of dropping the item you need. So blueprints for a gun or a descendant, something like that. But I think I'll have to do that again because I forgot to switch. It says YouTube is not getting enough data to stream, but on OBS it seems everything is going fine. Yeah, let me know if there's an issue with the stream because YouTube is giving an error, but OBS seems to be fine. Okay, the missions are here. Video is a bit laggy, voice is not. Huh. Because on OBS, I don't see any dropped frames. Okay, hopefully it clears up. Also, it's constantly loading and going into different areas. That tends to make it laggy. So maybe that is something to do with that. Also, game is very fast paced, a lot of things happening, so could be the reason. Yeah, I wanted to test and see if this is something I can stream. It seems like it's a bit laggy. Concord should be an eye opener for Western game devs, or else no one can stop the Eastern devs from making it. Yeah, that is a very interesting thing because not only Wukong, but that Stellar Blade game, while everybody's talking about like the outfits and all that stuff, the reality is like those countries normally their games have been very mobile based, very gacha based. So people are fired up like because the Wukong, most of the sales are in China. So even the Chinese people are tired of the mobile style games. So they want good quality single player games. That's the thing I'm seeing. How's your CPU utilization? High? Yeah, CPU utilization is high. I have, I have an old Ryzen, so that is going to be an issue. Okay, it seems nobody's here. I'm doing this alone. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I think I can do it alone. Okay, where are the enemies? Okay, I had to pick up those things. So yeah, it's a good thing that Chinese and Korean gamers are interested in more single player games and not just the live service style games and all the gacha mechanics, gambling mechanics. Like even this one, it doesn't have any of the gacha stuff. It has a lot of the expensive cosmetics, but there's no gambling. There's no loot boxes. You don't have to open it. I mean, the loot box thing is in the game, so it's not something you buy with money. Running and streaming this game might be, yeah, it is too demanding. I know that that is a thing. So yeah, it won't feel smooth, I feel. I'll have a look at the recording later to see how bad it is. And if it's like too bad, then I won't stream this. I'll stream something else in the future. Because what I did was in OBS, I reduced the CPU load thing. I tried streaming with the GPU, but it just makes the video very choppy. So even though this is a little laggy, maybe it's not, the picture quality is better, I feel. Because I think I was streaming Diablo or something early this year or last year. And yeah, we tried the GPU thing and yeah, it wasn't as smooth. The picture was a bit too blurry. We are doomed if without Chinese and Korean made games. Yeah, that's the strange thing. Right now, we have to look east for better games. I think at the end of the day, the reason why the Western games are struggling ultimately is because they don't respect the gamers anymore. They're far too interested in creating drama, controversy, and feeding into that rather than just make a product, make a game, and that's it. I think 100% sure, like every game that comes out, if you see, it has some drama around it. Like before the game releases, they manufacture some drama on social media. Like I don't understand why it's such a thing. Like every game there's some drama. And that is deliberate. That is not just randomly people picking it up. I'm 100% sure people are paid to do that just to create hype, and people are talking about the game. Because if you have some games that come out, nobody's heard about them, they fail badly. Like remember that game I reviewed early in the year, Banishers Ghosts of New Eden? Nobody even heard of that game, and I reviewed it, barely got like 300-400 views because nobody had heard about the game. And again, it was like an average game, but nobody knew about the existence. Similarly, there was another game called um, Outcast. Outcast, yeah, the sequel to the old game. Again, nobody was talking about it. None of the mainstream media was talking about it. So games and the game makers, they have to create some controversy. Otherwise, nobody talks about their games. I think I have to get a score of 38,700. Ah, crap. I don't know if I got the score. I was like at 37,000. Video stutters sometimes, but watchable. Yeah, sorry about that. I just did not think it would be so bad. Because I have made some recordings and they came out okay. But I think for streaming, it just says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Huh. Because it's not showing any dropped frames in OBS. That is the surprising thing, because normally that happens when there is some buffering. Ubisoft going into a pit as well. All they should do is make remakes of old Assassin's Creed games like Capcom does. It will save their money and their company's asses. Yeah, like just make a good game. I got 38,450. I needed 38,700, but I got these two, so we got lucky. Atish Chaudhary, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, just a random stream for Descendant. I was just free in the afternoon, so I thought I'll stream a little bit of something. Yeah, PC is sadly a little too old now for me to stream regularly, which is why I don't stream much these days. I'll need an upgrade, like a full-fledged upgrade. Maybe I can improve the CPU and that'll help for the time being, but long term, I would need to, yeah, get a new PC basically. Okay, so basically what we have done is we have gathered some materials. We'll fight this boss because that's how you open the materials. And then those red things you saw on the map, that is the invasion dungeons. So I'll go there. Ubisoft, EA, most of the Western games, they just seem to have lost touch with their audience. Like they don't know what they're making, who they're making the games for. How about a stream of Black Myth Wukong or Warhammer Space Marine? Yeah, that's the thing. Unfortunately, my PC isn't good enough. So, yeah, those games will be more demanding than this, I feel. Modern 8-core CPU should help. Yeah, yeah, I feel like even a better 6-core will be enough, I think. Like if I switch over to like the 5600, which is what I've been thinking for the last 2 years, but I just haven't really, you know, felt the need, because most games that I'm playing, they are working. Like even this is working. Somehow they work. So I haven't really felt the need, but I should. Yeah, there was a good deal on it. A few months ago, somebody mentioned that was down to like 9,000. So these are the void bosses, like the big colossus that we have to find. And when we have those material things, um, we can defeat them, and then they drop a globe that we can use to open those materials. Okay, he's going down. Oh, that was very quick. All right, let's pick up the loot. That was very quick. Yeah, when you get into a lobby with some overpowered people, it's easy. How long did it take? Let me see. 14 seconds. Wow. Normally, this guy takes at least a minute. What's the highest CPU you can upgrade to without new motherboard? I think 5600. I think that is like the highest I can go. Should I buy Space Marine 2 or wait for the sake after a year because I have so much hype for the game? It's so good. Only problem is I have decent gaming net. I have decent because I can't see it's next to the art thing. Um, I think it's going to be a little demanding. So if you have a decent gaming laptop, it should be okay. Like it could definitely run on lower settings. But yeah, I think getting waiting a little bit might be better. Like I'm a big fan of Warhammer. I've played the first game, really watched a lot of the Warhammer lore stuff. But yeah, this is a little too expensive. I was thinking of initially getting it for my birthday because my birthday is next week. But yeah, it's I don't think I'll get an enjoyable experience with my current setup. My current CPU is 5600. Got it on Black Friday deal for 116, and it came with a free game. I'm satisfied with this CPU. Yeah, that has been the one I've been targeting. 5600 or 5600X if I can. Take a look at the benchmarks for your current hardware and wait for a few months, as there will be a lot of sales in the coming months. Dakshish Kumar, I sent you friend request in Steam. You don't accept it. I don't think I've seen it, but yeah, I did get a lot of requests yesterday. So you can try sending it again because I think I posted something and I got a lot of requests. So I haven't seen all of them. Like there's still some pending requests. So maybe it's there. What is your Steam name? Because normally, if there's nothing wrong with your profile, like bans or something, I don't have an issue accepting people. Like I accept most people. So yeah, either I haven't seen yours or you can try sending again. Dakshish 6. Yeah, just send it again. I'll So I crafted a couple of guns. We can craft one more of this. I think minimum for Space Marine 2 is RX 580. It says 2600 the CPU Radeon. Mine is 1600, so that's why I did not try to get it because I knew that mine is lower than what they want. But that is the minimum. Yeah, that game is like it seems like it's better than what people are expecting because my expectations were like okay, I wasn't too hyped. I know like none of the recent games have been great, so I was keeping my expectations under check. After watching the gameplay, I am so much hyped for so much more. I'm it's so much only Netflix. Yeah, I mean It is what it is. I don't know what the end result is, but they have tried messing things up and they are now seeing the disastrous results. They are losing money now. I think Concord's failure was a big wake up call. Like if they still don't understand and learn from this, then it's no helping. China and Korea, they'll just walk into it. It's like an own goal, completely nobody in defense. They can just walk in and take the gamers there. All they have to do is just not have unnecessary politics in their games and just make decent games. That's it. It's so easy. People play games for escapism to get away from the daily stress and the, just life in general. And if they open their games and the games are also preaching, you know calling them all sorts of things and blaming them for all the problems and whatnot, then yeah, people will stop. It took a long time, I feel, but now people have just decided, like, I'm not wasting money on this. Because if you give something negative hype, or that's still publicity, that still works. But when you become indifferent, like you don't care, that is much more dangerous for them, because they can make a game, they can create drama, they can call people names. That's all fine. But if you constantly give them attention, that's what they want. But with Concord and some of the other games that have flopped recently, nobody turned up. Nobody was talking about them apart from some influencers here and there. But everybody was just happily playing other games. And also, the biggest mistake from Concord was like releasing their game one day after Wukong. Like that was just bad marketing. Like even if the game was good, it would have flopped. Yeah, past wrong decisions take a few years to correct course. Like with this one, Concord, I think it took them 8 years to make that game. So yeah, it was in development for 8 years. So by the time the game came out, the gaming industry had moved on. Nobody was interested in the kind of game they were making. So yeah, it turned out to be a complete disaster for them. Now, this also tells you that gaming development cycles need to be shorter. 8 years is just too much. I think 2 to 3 years is what they should target, even if it means the scope of the game is a bit more limited. Like even this Warhammer game, I think this has been, in development for a while as well, because that first trailer was in late 21. The game has come out in late 24. Now I think it got delayed a little bit, so that is understandable. But yeah, they need to come up with 2 3 year cycles and focus maybe more on double A quality games. Uh, Not able to send you, I sent after 2 months. You're not able to send friend requests. Is your account level too low or something? I think they will change. I think with the flop that was Concord, any game that is being developed right now, I'm pretty sure the executives, they are scrambling to fix them and like change things and change the labels and change the way the characters look, on like tone down whatever agenda politics they were trying to insert, because that big loss, they cannot absorb any more losses like that. So yeah, it'll change very quickly, like mid release. Like if there's a game coming out in a couple of months, they'll be thinking about it, like should we release now, should we make changes before releasing. I think that would be the way to do it, because money is the only language they understand. And a 200 million loss, 250 million, I don't know how much exact amount was, but that was a huge loss and they cannot afford to do that. Like all the hard work of decades can go down the drain in a matter of months. Like all the Horizon Zero Dawn games and uh, Last of Us and all the money they have made with those games, they just threw that onto this thing and it just flopped completely. Yeah, I don't think I can get this guy in time. Uh, Dijkstra, hello, hello. I think you decline it first time. Could be, maybe, because I had like a bunch of requests and I was just quickly going through. I don't know if I declined yours or not. Okay. Let me see what your thing is. Give me a few minutes. I'll check and I'll try to send you another request. Maybe I'll send you one. So sometimes what I do is like when I get like a bunch of requests at the same time, I just quickly go over the profiles and do like a accept, decline quickly. Yeah, these things have an aim lock on you. It's impossible. And then they keep slipping away. So I have to kill this thing before it goes into its immunity phase again. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there, almost there. Yeah, but I missed the best time, which was under 6. Okay, so that is like the invasion dungeon for today. One done. Um, have you played new monkey game? No, not yet, not yet. Need more indie lightweight games. I agree. With that new Humble bundle, that Coral Island game, that looks interesting. That's a newish life sim style game. Something about the old indie RPGs. Hi, Dijkstra. Just sent you a friend request. My ID is G dash. Oh, okay, actually, let me just quickly do that before we continue. Uh, G Hawk. I don't see any friend requests on Steam. I don't see any notification at least. Okay, yeah, got it. G Hawk, you have one friend in common. I don't see Dakshesh in the blocked ones. Dakshesh 6. Yeah, I don't see your name in any block section. Pending invites. I have no pending invites. Yeah, okay, I added you G Hawk, but the other guy, I don't see his. Let me send him a request. Uh, no users found. that match your search. So I don't know, man. I don't even see your okay, Shesh. There's a K here as well. Okay, I sent you a friend request if you want to join up. And the game crashed. I played the first Descendant on the first day after release. I like the game, but I don't like so much grinding. I think that's why Destiny 2. Uh, yeah, this is a grindy type of game. So if you like these style of games, then play this because this is not for everyone. If you like grinding and doing all the stuff, then it makes sense. Otherwise, yeah, play something you like because there's so many different style of games. Not everything suits everyone. Thanks for the sure, no problem. Also, I'm trying to fix my sleep pattern, so that's why I'm trying not to, you know, play at night and some trying to sleep. So I've even stopped drinking tea in the evening just to make sure I can sleep early. And that's why I'm streaming right now because if I was waiting till the evening, then yeah, back to the usual problems. But yeah, I think apart from Concord, I think we've had a good recent time with games. Like Space Marine turns out to be good. Black Myth was good. Is there anything else coming out that's hyped right now? Do you have a day? No, no. But yeah, that's the challenge. If you have a day job, it becomes easier to have a normal sleeping pattern. But no, it's the same thing. But it's a full-time job. Like the thing is, even if you don't have like a 9 to 5 job, just stuff around the house, it becomes a full-time like during the day. Like because you're free, then you end up doing a lot of other things. Um, like helping out people, going with people, bank stuff, because normally when you are working you are safe from these things, but when you are like free at home, then no. Yeah, but it's been other kind of work, not like a job, but other works. Well, I don't really want to do a job. Like I'll do my best to avoid doing a 9 to 5. Like working for other people, no. I'll try my best to not fall for that. That's just everything wrong with society is that job thing. You wake up as a child, you play around for 3 4 years, then they send you to school, which is again the same thing. Then you go to jobs. It's like a prison at times. I hated that. Asylum. Shit. So yeah, I'll do like random stuff for friends and family if they have like a business or they want some help. Yeah, I can help them out. I do stocks, I do other things, whatever it takes. Freelance work. Like my brother had this freelance thing for a couple of months recently. But yeah, I'm okay with that. We used to do a little bit of like buying and selling property when we were in my previous city, Lucknow. But here it's a little different. We're relying more on stock. I had a lot of crypto investments as well. That helped out for a couple of years, but crypto is dead now. So yeah, I've been trying to find something else to do. YouTube never really became like big enough for me to consider it as like a main thing. Maybe I just don't have the knack for, big numbers and big views because YouTube can generate a decent amount of income for like normal families. But yeah, I just don't have that. Maybe I'm just a little old to do everything alone. I think if I took it as a business and um, I don't spend some money getting people to work with me, get an editor or something, then maybe yes. But I don't know. I've never taken YouTube like a business thing. It's more like I don't mind the extra money that comes in, but I don't want to do it like content creators, full-time content creators tend to do, which is just chase the latest thing and make content, clickbait the hell out of people. I just don't know. I don't know. With YouTube, I just want it to be much cleaner and normal, like a normal guy who plays games making videos. I just don't want to go beyond that. If it makes me money, good. If not, I'll still keep it as it is. Have you played game Finals? Finals? No, no. I remember it coming out and getting hype last year, but I think I installed it and never even opened it. I still remember taking a day off from my job to play Last of Us 2 on launch day. I pick up. Nice. Yeah. How do you manage your inventory? I just scrap everything that is under ultimate rarity, almost everything. So every time you do like a mission, you just go select all the junk and just delete everything. Um, I don't know YouTube that well, but I feel for YouTubing to be sustainable, you need to have 100K sub. Um, Not necessarily, but yeah, generally I see what you mean. But more importantly, getting views and getting views. I'll give you an example that will help you explain YouTube. See, on my other channel, sales channel, I make videos on like this is the best deal here, this is a sale on GOG, this is a humble bundle. So that kind of a video is not something people watch like continuously. It's not like a story based video or like some sort of gameplay. So people will use the timestamp, skip around, see what they want, and then if they find something, they'll click on the link and go get it. Now, what this tells YouTube is retention and all those things are not great. And also, when somebody clicks on something and leaves YouTube, that is no. That is like, oh no, this guy has made a video where people have left YouTube. Any of the platforms, any of the social media platforms. That is like a suicide for your channel. So that's why my channels don't really get more than the views that the regular viewers tend to have. And occasionally, what I see is if there's a video that is not about sales or something, I get more views. So even with the same with the free game videos, you make a video that is like 2 minutes long, half the people are complaining, half the people are unhappy because I don't inform them what the game is in the thumbnail. So no view time and everybody else is clicking. So there is no allowances for short videos on YouTube. Like YouTube just wants videos where people are staying on the platform as long as possible and just watching their ads. So you see a lot of these video essays and things like that about games. Somebody's saying, "Oh, Dark Souls is the greatest game ever made," and here's why. 2.5 hour long video. Those videos, look at the views they get, and the money they make is also insane. So in order to like make YouTube sustainable, what you need is at least like a 10-15 minute video. Longer would be better. And yeah, pick up a latest topic. Like if I want, even as an experiment, I don't want to do it, but if I start talking about like, oh, look at this disaster that was Concord, and all the woke nonsense, because that will get easy views. Everybody's looking at that. And yeah, it'll get me a lot of views very easily. But yeah, it's not something I'm interested in. It's like a dead horse. For me, I knew what was going to happen many years ago, and it happened. So it's like nothing surprising there. I don't want to make a video, you know, crapping about it. Um, I keep running out of space. All right, yeah, let me actually show you. Just simply keep the ultimate items and just trash everything else. Also, if you level up, get higher mastery rank, you have a little more space in your inventory. I want to thank you because you have saved me a lot of money as I started playing games from 22. At that time, I didn't know about sales or Epic gives you free games. So, for example, with the inventory, we just finished a mission, and you can see here, these are the ultimate weapons. These are the items that we just got. Press and hold shift and hold control, delete. That's it. And also the same thing for here. Anything that is purple, I tend to delete. If you want to keep something, for example, this one here, you press U, it gives you a heart, so it will not get accidentally deleted. Now this one is an ultimate rarity, but I still don't want it, so you press J to delete it, and yeah, that's it, delete. I have a little more space here. As you can see, I have 121, and I've used 67, but you have to do it frequently. That is one of the ways they kind of make money out of you, because they want you to increase your capacity, like equipment slot. They want you to spend money and buy this. That's why they kind of restrict the space a little bit. I feel you. Like, for example, with this first Descendant, I've been making some videos and they're not getting a lot of views, maybe 200 here, 400 here. Maybe one video does well and I get, I don't know, 3,000 views. But those videos are making me a lot more money than the free game videos or the sales videos, simply because if it's a 4-minute video, people are listening to what I'm saying in the guide or whatever it is. And yeah, there'll be a few ads running. And also, the biggest thing when it comes to making YouTube sustainable as a business is where people are watching you from. So for me, when I make a free game video or a sales video, it's mostly people near me, like India and other places, and other people looking for cheap deals. So the ad revenue from, let's say, somebody watching from India versus somebody from the US, it's wildly different, like insanely different in terms of how much more I can get. So yeah, that's the thing. Like most people who make YouTube in order to make money, they just focus on these things. I know these things, but I still don't do it because it's just not how I want to do it. Like I want to cover, like I'm talking about games, playing games on a budget. If I just switched and started talking about the latest games that have come out and complaining about the AAA games, my revenue will increase. 1 hour video, a video essay why the gaming industry is failing and how they can fix it. It'll do well. So, okay, so we have to match these symbols. So X in 3, box in 4. X in 3, box in 4. No. X in 3, box in 4. Yes, this is the one. What's the ratio to real money? Uh, Basically, 1,000 views, like my normal views on the free games or the sales channel, 1,000 views, maybe a little over $1, roughly. Again, it'll depend where people are watching from. But if people are, let's say, watching from the US, that same 1,000 would be like $4 or $5. If everybody is watching from India when I make those videos, then the same 1,000 views will probably give me 12 or 13 cents maybe for 1,000 if it was only Indians watching. because the ad money is wildly different, like wildly different, like insane. But because my videos cover like sales, I get people from all over the world, so it averages out to around $1 maybe. No, I mean TFT in-game currency to real money. Okay. Basically, let me show you. They have 500 caliber. That's the one they call it. 500 caliber is $10. But the rest of it is just there are like multiple currencies. So it's only the caliber that you can buy, and you can get a little bit extra if you buy like in bundles or something. Like if you buy $10, they'll give you 20 caliber more. If you buy $20, they'll give you even more. But so far, you don't really need to spend any money unless you want to like support them. Only thing I would say is if you really like any of the cosmetics, you could buy them, maybe battle pass. Other than that, I kind of got distracted. Circle into. No, I'm late. I'm late. We'll have to do this again. You talked about increasing inventory size microtransaction in game. Yeah, that's the thing. You get distracted. One thing leads to another. Yeah, basically, yeah, you need real money to increase that, or you need to level up your rank. Yeah, I did buy the battle pass for the preseason. So if you buy battle pass for 500, they give you 300 back. I wish they gave the whole thing back, but it is like a little bit back. I mean, I've spent like 400-500 hours, so it feels bad not spending a little money at least just to show support. Also, I bought some. Um, there's like a Descendant slot. So normally you have like a lot of Descendants, different characters in the game. You have 10 available slots at the start of the game. So if you want to have more than 10 Descendants, you have to buy slots again. So I bought that as well. Although to be fair, I'd use only like 3 or 4. So X in 3. But yeah, YouTube sustainability thing, that's always an interesting topic because um, I see a lot of people, some of them do very well. And a lot of times, what happens is like something new pops up, and people who make videos instantly, even if their information is not good, they make a lot of money because they get the early views and YouTube recommendations, even if their videos are useless. And then somebody comes along, makes a better video 2 weeks later. They don't get anywhere close to that view because um, the hype is over. I think it's this one. So, like when this game came out, okay, pick the wrong one. When this game came out, everybody was interested in getting Ultimate Bunny. Now, the sensible way was to finish the campaign, complete the game, and then start researching and grinding. And you could get her like fairly quickly. I got her in like one day, but I had to finish the campaign first before, trying to get her. Now, what I noticed was there was a guy who made a video like a couple of days, maybe second day the game came out, and he basically made a video, talked about it randomly, and then he said the best way is just buy with real money. and that was like $30 or something to like buy. If you research on your own, spend some time, you can get her for free. So he just said roundabout way, made some funny jokes, talked about the outfit and stuff like that, and then says, "Yeah, just buy it." And he got like more than 100,000 views or something. So that's what happens is like with YouTube, it's just a trend chasing thing. You have to like time everything perfectly. Oh, I'm just not paying attention here. Like yesterday, I blocked two YouTubers because what they did was there's a new Descendant in the game called Haley, and they were basically using a altered image just to make her chest a bit bigger and using that as sort of clickbait. I just banned them because that's not how she looks, and they just exaggerated the proportions a little more to get more clicks. And there are several channels who just do that. They go through Reddit, they'll pick a new game that is something popular, they'll go through Reddit, and they'll just simply pick out the popular Reddit threads and tweets and just some unnecessary drama on Twitter, maybe, and just make a video talking about those things. And they get lots and lots of views. Okay, I need to pay attention. So X is in 4. X is in 4. And triangle is in 1. Triangle 1, X4. I think it's this one. Sad reality we live in. Yeah, unfortunately. A lot of people do that. Like on YouTube, it's very difficult to find good content where people are not taking advantage of the algorithm, let's say. So box in 2, triangle in 4. So we have to find these drones here. I don't see any drones. Where are the drones? Yeah, I'm completely distracted. Yeah, that's the one. There's so many enemies, it's just impossible to stand still for 2 seconds. Now I have no health remaining. Come here, where are you going? Don't hide from me. There's no sound from the game. Yeah, I've muted the sound because I've played it so much that it's just annoying at this point. Same enemy sounds. I almost got her. No, okay, gosh. By the way, welcome, Slav. Uh, yeah, I haven't streamed recently. Just wanted to chat a bit. What do you feel about the meta ball shield mechanism in the game? Feels annoying at times. It's not too bad now because we have managed to like buff our weapons to the point where it doesn't take too long. So, Slav, what happens is this character I'm playing, she's called Bunny, and she runs very fast. So every time I press the button to go fast, she goes, ha ha ha, catch me if you can. And you just hear that so many times that it gets annoying as hell. So I just muted her. Okay, so we have one more of the invasion dungeons to go. Hope you're well. Playing anything interesting recently? Those balls at the start were very, very annoying. They're nothing right now. Like right now, it's piece of cake. When it started, there used to be five of those metal balls, and you had to shoot them in sequence as well. It wasn't like just shoot the five balls. You had to shoot them in sequence. They popped up. That was impossible to know, especially with random people. So we have triangle in two. We need one more symbol to make sure, and X in one. I think it's this one. It has to be. Oh no, missed it. Made a mess of it. How grindy is the game? Um, Played the beta, but I haven't been back. It was very grindy and still is. I mean, that is the main point of the game. However, in the 2.5 months that it has been out, there have been like 10, 11 patches, and it is much, much easier. Of course, you have to be smart with how you grind because that is the whole point of the game. You have to run missions over and over again to get some drops and then use that to craft guns and descendants and things like that. So it is the main part of the game, grinding things. But yeah, if you figure out efficient ways of doing it, it's not too bad. Like these days, I'm not playing that much because I did the grind up front, but they have made it a lot easier. I just started a second playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, that is a good game. When is the sequel coming out? I think this year, right? Would a casual player enjoy, I don't know, dedicating maybe 2 hours a day? Depends if you have played games like Destiny or Warframe. If those games, you like those games, and if you understand the idea behind those games, then yes, because I think looter shooters as a genre, they are not suitable for everyone. Unless you like this style of game, I think no, because you could play the story. Like when the game starts, you have a campaign. Campaign is fairly straightforward. You could try playing the campaign, finishing it, and if you want, you can continue after that. But you could stop it out if you feel like you've got everything out of the game from the story. Story is okay, nothing particularly great, very standard. End of the world, evil guy trying to destroy humanity. You are the last hope, etc., etc. But yeah, I kind of like it because it's like a simplified version of Warframe. Warframe is just too complicated. Like I played Warframe for 200 hours and I still felt like I did not understand most of it. I'm looking for X on top and circle in third spot. X on top, circle. No, not this one. X on top, circle. Yeah, this is. It's very simplified, I feel. February next year was supposed to be, this year got delayed. Okay, it got delayed. I played Destiny and Warframe. And did you like them? Do you find them grindy? Also, what you're seeing here is basically end game stuff now. I finished the campaign a while ago, so right now I'm just trying to grind for more experience, leveling up guns. This thing right now, this is the season dungeon. So we get like 4 missions every day. They give you a lot of gold and also parts for the latest Descendant. So you get a few parts every day, and once you have enough, you can unlock her. So right now we have to match find symbols. So triangle in 4. and X in 1. Triangle in 4, X. Triangle in 4, X in 1. So many enemies. Triangle in 4, X in 1. This is the one. So we have to get this gun that drops from the drone, and that gun will break the shield of the enemy, the boss here. And once I break the shield, then I can use my normal guns to do damage and also hopefully not die. I'm going to die. Ah, crap. One. How did I not die there? I have a good gun. I can do a lot of damage, but I don't have health, so I can't really get close enough. Ah, she's gone into the shield again. And yeah, if I do it in quick time, I can get more parts for the Descendant. Circle in 1. Come on, minions, drop some health for me. Okay, we need something with circle in 1. Circle in 1, box in 2. X in 3. Circle in 1, box in 2. Circle in 1, box in 2. Where are the drones, man? Where is the drone? There's one over here. No. Where are the drones? Yeah, this is the one. Stop freezing me, cultivated tumor. Also, they have the worst kind of gun. Come on. Don't go immune again. Okay, fine. I got 4 reinforced cells. Okay, let's see what we are saying in chat. Warframe was very simple when it first came out and straightforward. Now it's just bloated. I loved it back in the day. I played Warframe up until 2018. Then Apex came out and I never looked back. And then I tried, I think, once to drop in. I could not understand what was going on. That AI in your ship, Ordis or something, his name was, he was like, Tenno, you are back after like several years. And yeah, I had no clue what was going on. Destiny 2, I enjoyed the campaign. I need to get back and do the DLCs eventually, but I don't do post campaign grind. Is there any game coming games you are looking forward to? Space Marine was the big one, and I think there was another smaller game coming out. I can't remember now. Indie game that looked interesting. There's also Frostpunk. Frostpunk, I think, comes out in September. I think this month, but it is in early access only. I think so. Frostpunk may not be something I buy. I could buy depending on if I can run it. And also Greedfall. There is a sequel to Greedfall. It's a prequel actually, but second game. I think that is also in early access. Yeah, so those are like the main games I'm looking forward to. Planning to play Space Marines 2? Yes, definitely. Not immediately, but maybe earliest, maybe December or something. We'll see. Because I don't think my PC can handle it. So I want at least a CPU upgrade before I attempt anything. Destiny 2 is a good game with some robust shooting mechanics. I did buy it. I actually bought Destiny 2 when it was a paid game. and I streamed it as well. But even then, um, I liked it and I thought, okay, I'll play it. But that was before I upgraded last time, which was back in 2018 or 19 or something like that. Because I got a CPU upgrade in 22, GPU upgrade, sorry. And now it's okay. GPU is fine, but the CPU is now aging and it's struggling. Like right now, I'm streaming and playing this, and you can see it's not as smooth. So I definitely need a new PC or something in order to, yeah, in order to like be able to play the latest games. Okay, so I did the daily missions. So basically, what those missions do is they drop materials for um, the new Descendant. And if I show you, so this new Descendant is called Haley. She's like a sniper class. And I have to gather these materials. Haley reinforced cell DNA. I need 36 of these. I got 35 now. And I need Haley spiral catalyst. I need 36. I have only 19. This one I have 36. And this one I had already done the research for this part. So I just need one more here and I'll have enough for this part. And then this is the only one remaining. I'll have to do this a few times to get this one, which is annoying because the rest are almost there. And then once I have enough, I research these materials and then research the whole thing. So it takes time, but you can see if you do a little bit daily. So those dungeons, they drop anywhere from 3 to 5 of each of these parts. So if you are lucky, you'll get it soon. Like for me, this one doesn't seem to drop that much. The other three, I've got enough. So yeah, it's a little more grindy. Otherwise, you can just take out your credit card and buy them. I bought Destiny 1 on PS4. It was a paid game back then. Yeah, I don't know if they gave people anything back. Like if you buy with Naraka Blade Point, that was also a paid game, and they made it free to play. And what they did was they gave you some gold, in-game gold equivalent to the money you paid, like 2,000 gold or something. So you could buy an outfit or something, I suppose. Looking for a price drop on the final DLC of Destiny 2, I guess there will be some discount. Yeah, it should be. There should be some sales. I'm just a bit unsure of where the gaming industry is going right now and where we should invest because I just want to play games and everything is just becoming very expensive. And I don't know, man. It's just some of the pricing seems very unreasonable. Like gaming is just a side hobby thing, but the amount of money they want for certain things is just like indie games now cost more than AAA games used to cost maybe 5, 6 years ago, at least with the regional price increase for us. So people like me, I'm like a bit hesitant to buy too many games. Like the most expensive game I bought recently was Resident Evil 4 remake, um, the remake, the complete edition, gold edition, whatever it was. That was like 2,500. That is it for me, like for the full year. I may have bought Space Marine. It's about 2,700, so it's not too bad. But then again, if I'm not sure it'll run properly on my system, then what's the point? Because with Resident Evil, at least I knew it would run. So that's why I'm happy with these free to play games and some indies here and there. And of course, we also have giveaways from Prime and Epic. So Epic gave away Callisto Protocol. That is amazing. I have installed it, haven't played it yet. We also have things like there's something else big given away by Epic recently. Can't remember. So yeah, plenty of options to play games. If you are in the cycle of like waiting for new game releases and getting excited and hyped for that, that thing is probably changed now because most games can be disappointing, too much drama, performance related issues. How is that Star Wars game? Anybody here interested in Star Wars? Did anyone play that? Because I'm not really into Star Wars, so I never really bothered. Plus, with Ubisoft games, I generally started avoiding them anyway. The next game I really want to buy is Phantom Liberty DLC of 2077. Other than that, my backlog is huge enough to last me for years. Yeah, that's not bad. I was actually thinking of that as well because, again, when I played Cyberpunk, I thought it was a decent game. It wasn't as good as Witcher 3, in my opinion, but it was a decent game. And even on my old RX 570, I managed to finish the game. Low settings, 30 to 40 FPS. Now I have a better graphics card. Game has more content. So, yeah, I would definitely like to revisit. Outlaw, I'd give it 4 out of 10. Okay, so it's not good. I don't know. Ubisoft can't seem to make an interesting game anymore. I don't know what's wrong with them. Okay, so let me just do a little more grinding for today, then I'll end the stream. Um, what should I get? So basically, I was thinking of working on the guns. I've done the daily missions just now. Completely distracted, but I still finished it. So this executor gun, we could try getting this blueprint. We were working on that, didn't we? We already did that. Do we have any more of these? Executor. Yeah, we have one more of this. You can have a look. Also, Blue Beetle. 5, 7. Yeah, we can actually craft these. We'll need to get this, some of the side materials. And let's just do the pause one more time. I love the Prince of Persia series and early AC from Ubisoft. Yeah, early AC, early Far Cry games, like up to 3, 4 were good. 5, I kind of got bored with 5. But up to 4, I think they were good. Pretty bad reviews on Outlaws these days. Yeah, it's yeah, it's just never seemed interesting. Like even apart from like the looks and all the drama, Star Wars is like one of the biggest properties out there. How can you mess that up? I just don't understand. There is already like a built-in audience, like a built-in fan base that will just eat up everything you give them, and you still mess it up so bad. It's like you open a casino and you lose money. It's that bad in my opinion. With Star Wars failing, like or any well-established franchise failing, it is something like that. I just don't get it. I just find this whole drama so funny online. Like occasionally I stumble upon something on Twitter and normally avoid it like the plague. But it just seems so weird to me. Both sides just fighting, and I'm pretty sure both of the sides are just doing it to, create marketing for the game or whatever it is. And it fails. The people who are supposed to be playing, they don't care. Yeah, this boss has become so easy. He used to be such a difficult boss early on. Now he's a piece of cake. Ubisoft will be in big trouble if AC Shadows doesn't sell. Stock already, yeah, exactly. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, it's just weird. Yeah, I have another analogy for you. Opening up a meat shop and marketing it to vegetarians. That's basically how the gaming industry is doing business these days. And telling the meat eaters that they hate you and they don't want you, you know, coming to their shops. It's basically in a nutshell. As stupid as it sounds, that's how it is. So yeah, I don't make videos and talk about these things because I know it'll attract the wrong crowd. I'm not interested. But it's easy views, I'm afraid. It's just so easy if I want it. Let's see if anything is ready. So basically, with a game like this, I'm doing multiple things in the background that you may not spot because everything. Ta-da! So I'm crafting these items and I'm also leveling up the gun I'm using, which is this one here. Enduring Legacy. It's at level 22. Once it gets fully maxed, I can put some more mods, even more damage. I've already worked and completed one of the guns. So I'm just doing missions to, level up the gun. I've already completed the battle pass for this season. I haven't bought the premium one, so I'll probably buy it later because it's still like 3 months to go. And these are some of the free items you can get. So I have managed to get some of them already. What genre of games do you enjoy? Uh, Anything that works out. I mean, it depends on the mood as well. Like RPGs, I was a big fan. Like we were talking about Ubisoft, and Ubisoft was responsible for me for returning to gaming in a big way with the early Assassin's Creed games because I wasn't really playing that much in those days, in the 2000s, like real life work stuff. I used to occasionally play a little bit of Anno, which is also a Ubisoft game. Um, just some random stuff. And when I saw the trailer for the first Assassin's Creed game, the teaser trailer, that is when I got excited and hyped, and I wanted to buy a new PC and like a good PC so I can play this amazing game. And that's how I got back. And then I played Far Cry. I played some other games from that period. The Human Revolution, Deus Ex, that was fantastic. Um, what was that arcane game? Dishonored. That was amazing. So those were the games that brought me back into gaming. Then I thought, okay, let's make a YouTube channel, and I bought the full Half-Life collection and started playing that to create content. What's your current what's your PC setup currently? Ryzen 5 1600, same CPU I bought back in 2017. GPU I did buy a couple of years ago, 22, late 22, RX 6600. So the CPU is old now, struggling, but the GPU is fine for 1080p. I feel for most games. I do like the Sniper Elite series also. It's just relaxing and satisfying in a way when you take long range shots. Yeah, it is interesting. I played the very first Sniper Elite game. Really like that one. I haven't really played too much of the others. Three was, I think, given away. So I think I have three. And I played the latest one, five, I think, from the Game Pass last year. But yeah, I haven't played much lately. But yeah, I agree. It was very satisfying. I remember in the first game, even in the first game, they had that slow motion, bullet shot where you follow the bullet and you see it do damage. It was fun. Games, I think, peaked in late 2000, early 2011, 2012 or something. After that, I don't know what happened. I think basically what happened is the corporations realized there was a lot of money in gaming, and they just when you see when a committee makes something, it lacks the passion. It's uh, it's designed like that too many cooks spoil the broth, that kind of thing. Looking at current situation, Intel CPUs wouldn't be recommended as an upgrade, I guess. Yeah. Also, I want to do it as cheaply as possible. For me, the most sensible option is Ryzen 5600, which is basically something that will work on my current motherboard. So it will be a direct upgrade, like 3, 4 generations, you could say, from 1600 to 5600. I think they did not have like a 4600 or something, but They had a 2600, they had a 3600, and so it will be like 3 upgrades, and that will be more than enough for my needs, I feel. And it's also not expensive. Like I saw the prices the other day. I think it was like 15,000 in India. If I look around, I can get it cheaper, I'm sure. And during like the Prime sale, I think it was just down to like 9, 10,000. So yeah, I need to save up some money, put it aside, and yeah, pick one up as soon as I can, because I'm kind of getting distracted with other hobbies and things. So I end up spending the money I have. Otherwise, I would have bought it already. I should have bought it already, because again, I do make regular content, even if I don't make a lot of money, but still, I should just get one, because that will at least give me a couple more years, and then we'll see. Because at this point, I don't want to make like a full PC. I don't have the money to like rebuild like a full new PC. That'll be like a lot of money, like 200,000, 300,000. GPUs are very expensive, and yeah, GPUs will be the most. And I can live with 1080p for another few years. I don't think I need 1440p or 4K. I'm okay with 1080p. It was given away somewhere. I don't know if it was given away on like Steam or something. Humble Bundle. Actually, I think I remember. There was this website called Game Sessions I used to mention. I think they gave it away. I don't think the normal ones ever did. Yeah, I feel that that may be what I was thinking. Because I've covered the free games for so long that some of the sites that used to give away the games have disappeared. um, Ryzen 4000 series was only for laptops. Which part of India are you from? I live in Bangalore. Originally, we are from the north, from UP, Lucknow. That's like in my hometown, but I live in Bangalore. Not in my library, but it's really cheap. Yeah, yeah, I actually mentioned it on the 90% off sales video. It's very cheap. I think I already have it. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I should try streaming some of those type of games, because this is too demanding. I do want to go stream a bit every now and then, but it's just day-to-day life is just a little hard. And also like family at home, so I have to find a time when it's quiet. Um, did I get? Yeah, we got two of these. So basically, we have to run this dungeon for like 3 minutes. It drops a couple of materials, and then we have to go to the boss and take out the boss and see if we get lucky. Hello, Mick. Welcome, welcome. TM3. Time flies. I still remember Fanatical used to be called Bundle Star. Yeah, yeah. I'll do that mission one more time. Yeah, but these games, I find them relaxing, because um, it's just a simple setup. You do things over and over. Your whole point is to make your weapon and your descendant or your character, whichever game you play, similar to this. The whole objective is to make your character as powerful as you can, and your guns as powerful as you can, and that's it. Like that's the whole loop. So you experiment, you try to get different things. You say, okay, let's use this mod with this gun and see how that goes, and then you find your, it's, I guess, people who like statistics and try, who like doing that sort of thing, I think this is more suited to people like that. If you're looking for a nice story and some sort of engagement like that, I don't think this style of game works that way. For me, I go through different moods. So sometimes I'm in the mood for something like this, sometimes I want a good story. So for someone like me, I can be a little more flexible. with different games. But I know people who will never touch something like this, and there are other people who just play this style of game, like Warframe, Destiny. YouTubers, they'll be playing this. They played Outriders. They played a few more here and there. Anthem. I never looked at Anthem, to be honest. Like, I don't even know if it released and how long it lasted. But even back then, I felt like the gaming industry was struggling. No story. No story. I have finished the story in this game. So what you're seeing right now is end game content, like after the campaign. Story I finished a long time ago. There was like a seasonal story update, like a quest line that is also done. Sadly, there will be another quest line in October next month. So they're adding a new Descendant. So with it, they'll bring some more content, like a story as to the character, and it shouldn't be too long though. It'll be like a few hours long, a few cutscenes here and there. Yeah, I'll see if I can stream a little more. It's just a little relaxing thing to do every now and then. And yeah, with the way my PC is, I should be looking at older games anyway. Yeah, Space Marine, I'm happy Space Marine is doing well because that game was very hyped. Like the first trailer got me really excited and I really wanted to play that. But yeah, at least it's not disappointing. And also with the failure of Concord, I feel like the next 2, 3 years things will change for the better, like very quickly. Because these companies, these corporations, they only care for money. So a disaster like this, and they'll quickly drop everything that was losing them money. Okay, I should have enough to start the fight. Was it last year or early this year when I was playing those survivor style games? Those were very interesting as well. I played quite a bit of those. I was really into those. Yet another zombie survivors, and Vortex gifted me vampire survivors as well, so I have to check that out at some point. But yeah, I think this year I finally reached a point where I think PvP multiplayer games are dead to me. I don't think pick a bit older games to stream that will not stress your PC. Oh yeah, yeah, I think that is a good idea. I'll definitely do that. I have a decent library now on GOG. I bought those that old game. Forgot the name already. Fear, FEAR, because they spell it like that. I wanted to play that one, and also Kane and Lynch. I think that late 2000s, those games were really good. Also, there's a game called Stranglehold, which is, I think, like a sequel or like based on the movie Hard Boiled, like a Hong Kong action movie or something. So I wanted to watch the movie first and then I'll play the game because I think it's the same character in the game. So I wanted to watch the movie. So I have to find a way to, you know, find a copy of that movie or like if it's, I have most of the services. So I don't think I have Netflix, but I have Amazon and one of the others like Geo Cinema here. So if I can find that movie, I'll try and watch that, or I'll find some other ways, let's say, and then I can play the game. Yeah, this boss has become a joke. He was such a difficult boss when we were new to the game. Now he's a joke. Come on, almost, almost. Okay, dead. Uh, it's been years of boomer shooters and good action games from now on. Yeah, I mean, boomer shooters, I'm kind of bored as well now these days, but yeah, I can always play a few of those. State of Decay 3 is a game I look forward to. Really hope it will. Yeah, I like State of Decay 2. I just got this thing. This is what I wanted. If you want to try an MMO, try Guild Wars 2. It runs on older hardware and has content heavy free to play section. It's not really my kind of MMO. I mean, I'm not really into MMOs. This sort of thing I feel is more like a light MMO, Warframe, this type of game. This suits me more. The Forever Winter, did you see something about that? I have not heard of anything. What is it? I mean, is it like a online type game or story type game? Or is it like a movie? It seems a lot of people are playing now because the hub has slowed down a little bit. 4 minutes to go on this one. Okay, we got something for the executor. This thing, so we can craft this one. Now we need executor nano. Look at this. Executor nano. So this is how you find out where to get an item. I have, okay, I have this one. So maybe we don't need to. Agner Desert Abyssal Void Fusion Reactor. Storage. Ah, crap. We need organic shards for this one. Okay, so we have to go here first, get the shards, then go here. Okay, we can do that. It's not too difficult. Single co-op survival horror, third-person shooter extraction. Hmm. Did we see like a reveal for this in any of the shows? Because I did see some of the trailers, so if it was in there, I might have seen it. Because yeah, I'm old now. I can't remember names that well. Yeah, I think basically PvE style games. I think this is me now because I'm too old and there are just too many cheaters in multiplayer shooters. So I'm kind of done with that. I don't want to like deal with all that nonsense now. I played Apex for a long, long time, more than I should have. But yeah, I really love that game, and it was sad to see it get destroyed and what it has become now. And so yeah, that's why I just want to avoid any PvP games unless they can figure out a way to like avoid the cheaters. Like Black Ops 6, there I think it's in beta, and I'm already seeing clips of cheaters running around destroying everything. It's only PvE. Okay, that's perfect then. Yeah, I might have a look. So we have to do this a little bit to collect some shards. and then we can do the mission. Also, I'm not sure, but this first Descendant, this might be the first Unreal Engine 5 game I have played, or at least played that seems to work well. I don't know too many other Unreal Engine 5 games. Yeah, I have installed Callisto Protocol. I was thinking of giving that a go. Although I'm not a huge fan of stuff like horror, but if a horror game has a gun, like if you have a gun, I'm okay with that. I can deal with that because at least you have something to fight back. The alien isolation type games where you are hiding, that's a little more difficult for me. Too scary. Yeah, I'll have a look at Sniper Elite 3 because if I have that game, yeah, I could check it out. Many UE5 games have optimization issues. Even Black Myth Wukong faced it. Black Myth Wukong is UE5. That is good. Because, yeah, this one runs very well, like even on my system. Giratina, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the membership. I forgot I had these things. But yeah, I appreciate anybody supporting and watching my content. Yeah, if I can find a regular routine of streaming a little bit, I don't mind because what happens is when I stream regularly, I manage to finish a few games here and there. On my own, I just end up playing like, but right now I'm playing this one. So I'll just play this all the time. But yeah, I could do some streams. It's just nice chatting with other people who are playing games and talking about games. Because in real life, I don't have anyone who plays games anywhere, like in my family or friends, anywhere. I don't have that many friends to begin with, but even the ones that I have, they're too busy looking after their kids. Even have friends who have grandkids now at this point. Yeah, it's just it's lagging a lot. I have a feeling people at home could be watching something on Netflix or something. Let me just. Yeah, I have a feeling there's maybe a cricket match or something on Geo. Yeah, okay, what I'll do is I'll move into another area because I think maybe this area could be causing issues. Because we are like shooting these electricity things. Yeah, let's just go to a different area, do something else. Is there a cricket match or something today? Because sometimes, yeah, my family starts watching other stuff. Okay, Should be better, I hope. Let's go to a different part of the map. Yeah, I can see the preview. It looks very blurry. It's like, yeah, dial-up internet, basically. Hello, Zilch. Welcome, welcome. Like there was this meme. Somebody's watching in 5G and somebody's watching in 3G. It feels like that. I ran into a middle of a fight. Hang on. Where am I? I did not transport me because enemies spawned nearby. I'm not in a mission. What mission? Oh, okay. So what happens is this character Bunny, she has these sparks of electricity coming out. So when you're going around and you see some enemies, that electricity can take out the enemies and put me in the mission when I was just walking past. It's just the abilities are doing that. Reduce stream to 720p to make it smoother. Is it better at 720p? Because I don't know. Let me see if I switch it to 720p as well. Because there is this preview screen on the live stream page, but it's kind of small, so it doesn't seem too bad. How did I get knocked here? What the hell? How? I'm not even in a mission, so how am I? Okay, there must have been a bug. Is your system hanging your our mine? No, it's my system is lagging a little bit because the game is a little demanding for my connection. Okay, anyway, so I have to do this mission. Luckily, I don't. Where is the? Windows or Linux? Yeah, no, this is definitely from my side. I don't think there's an issue on your systems. My internet or my stream. That's why I've kind of hesitated to stream this game because I wasn't confident it'll do well. If you watch 1 minute later, there is no lag. That makes sense. It also to do with, yeah, it does, because when I was doing that previous mission, we were just running around very quickly, killing enemies, lots of enemies on screen, lots of effects on screen, so that tends to slow down the PC. So while it may not seem that much to me, but the same CPU is also trying to stream. Is this a gacha like game or something? Um, it's basically like Warframe and Destiny. It's pretty much exactly like Destiny in terms of guns, and as far as the gameplay, it's a lot like Destiny. There is no gacha element as such in the game. Like you have, so this is like the closest thing you can call gacha. So this is like this is called an amorphous material. It's a pattern you get from the missions. And what I'm trying to do is open this up to get some materials. And I would like this one or this one. So, but this is all in game. I don't have to pay any money for this. That's the difference. But yeah, it is a grindy game, and sometimes the luck is not good. So it can take some time. But yeah, I can see why you think this is catchy. because it is a little bit designed like that. But yeah, overall, this game has been good enough for me. Easier than Warframe, definitely. Because you see, someone like me, finding a game that I end up liking is also tricky because it could be a good game, but if it doesn't, click with you, it doesn't matter. Okay, I basically wanted the two guns and I got them. So now I can go and start crafting. There was also this test drive game that came out after so many years, Test Drive Solar Ground, and it seems like it's a complete crap show as well. I didn't even bother like looking into too much of it. I tried the beta or demo they had, ran terribly, did not play it, and then now the reviews are very bad as well. Seems there is a completed research. Okay, these things will take time. Okay, so I'm crafting 2 items here. Huh, I seem to have enough material for this. How many items am I crafting? 4 items. I can do one more. So yeah, if you like managing different type of things, juggling a lot of things, then this game might be suitable. Weapon readjustment. Hmm. Don't really need to do too much. Why don't you try restreaming on Twitch too? Mostly because I rarely stream, to be honest. So if I was going to do it seriously, then yeah, maybe I could do that. But yeah, this is like, I don't know if I streamed this year on this channel. I think this might be the first stream, maybe one or two before. But yeah, I rarely stream, so that's the main reason. And yeah, you saw like the quality of the stream, so I need to fix all of that before I take this thing more seriously. I don't know. I tried streaming a little bit. I used to stream more, but story-driven games, somebody will pop up and tell you the story and ruin the things. Other games, the try-hard backseat gamers tend to pop up. You're trying to play, Dark Souls, and they'll be telling you go and deal with the guardians, not the guardians, the gargoyles. And no, you cannot do that. So it just gets annoying. So end of the day, you have games like this that I can play. If I played Apex, then everybody will say, "Oh, you're trash, you're crap," that sort of thing. So, very simple games that, or games that have a story, but I've already played them, so nobody can spoil things. Yeah, it's not easy online with all the people trying to spoil stuff. And why are you not doing this? Why are you not playing like this? I don't understand sometimes the kids online. So yeah, it has to be the type of game that is fun. Got to have mods. Yeah, but sometimes, yeah, small channel, I can't really ask my friends and mods to waste their time doing all of that. Like Vortex, poor Vortex, he does all that usually. but I can't just ask him to work for free for like several hours. Yeah, I have a mod. Yeah, exactly. But sometimes they are very clever with their feedback. Like I'm not worried about the people calling me trash and stuff. I don't care about those people. They can do that. It's the ones that spoil the story for you. Those are the more dangerous ones. So much material here. Okay, I'm mostly done with the stuff I wanted to do today. I mean, obviously, there's a lot more stuff I can do, but my target for today was to get research done on a couple of guns, do the daily missions, which have been done, and I'm close to getting um, Haley enhanced cells. We only need one more. Maybe I could. Okay, let's do this one because if I get one more of this, I can start research on this part because the research takes 8 hours. So I could put it here, start research, and then tomorrow when I come back, it'll be ready. So let's do. Um, so it's Magister Lab and Slumber Valley. It's either of those missions. It won't take too long. I can do that because everything else, all the other tasks I wanted for today are done. Next major update to the game will be in October. So in the meantime, I just have to unlock this new Descendant, level her up, and so Slumber Valley. This is Magister Lab, Slumber Valley. Doesn't really make a difference which one I do. Slumber Valley, Magister Lab. Trying to remember the boss at the end of Magister Lab. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember who the boss is at the end of this one. All right, let's do this one because I can't remember the boss. Now, what we can do is we get some of these items from the mission anyway, but let's find something that I need. King's Guard Lance. I think I might need that. Well, I gotta go. Hope you stream more. Thank you, man. Thank you for the membership and thank you for dropping by. Yeah, I'll see. I'll try and see if I can stream some more. It'll depend. I think what I'll do is I'll find games from like 4 or 5 years ago, like late 2018, 2019. I think that is a good period. The games did not become completely crap and also they'll be easier to run. I remember some research took much more time at launch. It depends on the item, like the ultimate Descendants. If I research a part from them, it takes 16 hours. So this is a normal Descendant, so it takes 8 hours. And the whole Descendant, like when all the parts are ready and you're just researching the complete Descendant, the ultimate ones take 36 hours. So yeah, ultimate items take more time. Ultimate guns don't take too much time, like 4 hours. But Descendants, their materials take 8 to 16 hours. And yeah, on the Descendant themselves, they take up to 36. That's also another way of them trying to, you know, make you spend the money to increase the time. But if I've spent so much time gathering the parts, then I can wait a day and a half. It's not that big a deal. But so far, I've been very happy with the devs of this game. Like they have been very, very responsive. And every time the community has said, like, okay, this is too bad, this is very slow, this is grindy, this will take too long, they are quick to respond and fix it. So that is good because I came from Apex where they did not even respond to anything for months, years even. Like they did not even acknowledge that there was an issue. So this is very refreshing. Like within a day, they'll have an update saying, okay, we heard the feedback. We are working on the update. Next week, Tuesday, we'll have the update. And so far, every update has been solid. Like within 2 and a bit months, they have put in like 11 updates to the game. So they're very quick with that. I like that. Yeah, Mass Effect trilogy is something I do want to try. Because that is something I've not played. Even Kingdom Come Deliverance I haven't played. But sometimes I wonder, like big RPGs, especially when the games have a learning curve. Um, I'm not confident enough to try them on stream because I may struggle too much and it won't be enjoyable to watch. But a little more casual game, something like Plague Tale. Plague Tale was fantastic. I want more games like that. Although I have played Plague Tale a couple of times already. But that is like the perfect game for streaming, I think, because it'll not attract too many people. It will not attract the kind of people who ruin things or like the PvP player, let's say. So I was thinking of Vampire. Vampire is a game that I started. I think I played like 6 or 7 hours and I liked it. But yeah, I think something else happened and I got busy. So I did not play that. But that was something that would fit this my kind of streaming. Okay, we did not get anything from this one. Let's repeat that. I'm curious. Let me check Apex online numbers. 164K. Yeah, people are still addicted to that game. And there is a reason the core mechanics are amazing in that game. It's just a lot of things. It reached a point for me where there were too many bad things compared to the good stuff. One of the biggest issues I had was it was a forced um, trios type situation. Like you have to play with randoms. And if you don't have a pre-made party, that makes you like already at puts you at a disadvantage. So there are other people who are already pre-made and working as a team versus you with two people who don't care about working as a team and running around solo and dying and leaving instantly. That's one problem. Then there is the frequent cheaters. It got so bad when I quit in like season 20. It got so bad that I felt like half the lobby was cheating. Like it felt that obvious. Like before you even pop up, they know exactly where you are. They never miss a shot. And plus, I was playing in the Singapore server, like Asian servers, which are notoriously bad for cheaters because they did not even have somebody looking after those servers to ban the cheaters. So it just got to a point where you were just free kills for the cheaters. And of course, you have other minor issues like aim assist on controller is just so broken that if you are playing on controller, you get a huge advantage with certain guns. It was just a certain descendant, not descendants. Legends were completely broken as well. So it just got to a point where the technical issues and the problems. Audio was so bad you could not hear somebody behind you. Like the footstep audio was just gone. So Apex was at its peak in season 3. And briefly here and there, they did some updates that were good. But everything else about it just got bad, worse and worse and worse. Even the people streaming the game, the content creators, they got toxic and annoying. Like they were just trying to milk the audience. Everything just went down. Like no more wholesome content creators in that game. Just very toxic tryhards. Okay, I got one. I got one part. I think I got the part I needed. Haley reinforced cell DNA. So this is what I wanted, and this is what I got. Psycho Techno City Gaming. Hello, hello, welcome. Long time. Yeah, I see your content. You stream, you upload regularly. But yeah, is the interesting games, I guess. I don't know if you did first Descendant. I saw something recently that you were playing Diablo. I think you were playing Diablo because Diablo was also something I really enjoyed, but I felt like they lost their way in season 4, and I just this came out and I thought, okay, I'll just switch over to this one because I really liked a couple of seasons of Diablo. But I think just the Western game companies, they've just lost their way completely. They sort of work in reverse, I feel. Like they look at how they can make as much money as possible, and then they make a game around it. See, I got these parts here. So if I get this, and this one should be easy to get. Command relay. So I have to do this mission a bunch of times, and I'll have that. I really don't like Apex. I don't blame you, man. I don't like it, and I played thousands of hours of the game. Yes, Diablo 4 Xbox Game Pass. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is on the Game Pass. It's a very good game. Don't get me wrong. I really liked it. The campaign is well made. The cutscenes are interesting. Story is amazing. But the end game stuff, it got boring after a while. I enjoyed it for 2, 3 seasons, but they're just too greedy. They want too much money, and yeah, it's a shame because Diablo is an amazing game, like a big landmark type of game as far as PC gaming is concerned. Long-standing franchise, and this one is good, very friendly for casual. Story is amazing. I would highly recommend the campaign for that Diablo 4 game. If anybody is interested here, hasn't played it, play it on Game Pass. Don't buy it on Steam, but play the campaign, finish the story. It's very satisfying. But they messed up the end game stuff, I feel. Now, see, what we have to do is we have done so much stuff here that we figured out how to farm certain items. So with this mission, I'm looking for the second item here called polyatomic ion particles. How is the stream now? I don't see anybody complaining about the stream. This mission could cause some lag here. I got 4 free months Xbox game. Okay, from Nvidia. Yeah, that's nice. Servers keep lagging when I open inventory. Yeah, that is an issue I noticed. If you do you have crossplay enabled in Diablo? Because I think if you remove crossplay, I think it works better. Crossplay with Steam, if you have that, it causes a lot of lags. Stream is fine. Okay, that's good. The stream was a problem early on. Yeah, I should finally sit down and save some money, put aside some money and buy the CPU because I've been buying other things all the time and I should prioritize CPU. Okay, what I'll do is I'll try and maybe get a new CPU soon and then do a bit more regular streaming. Or we can do the other method, which is play some older games. You have received a support request from Descendant 3400. Where? Where is 3400? So there are two monsters who drop these monsters who drop the item I'm looking for. I don't need to do the mission. I'm just trying to collect this item here. Polyatomic particles. So I can abort the mission and start again. What specs are you using right now? I have an old Ryzen 5 1600, first gen Ryzen CPU, 16 GB RAM, and RX 6600 GPU. 6600 is good. It's a recent purchase, like 2 years ago, but the CPU is definitely requiring an upgrade. And yeah, we were talking earlier, and 5600 seems to be like the ideal upgrade for me. Price is reasonable, and also it will run on my motherboard. So yeah, that's what I think I'll try and get. And somebody mentioned to me that it was on sale in the recent Amazon sale, Prime Day sale, or whatever it was. like down to like 9,000, 10,000. So I think that would be perfect. It will help me, for a couple of years at least, I feel. And also, some of the games, they may seem demanding, but they're not that demanding. It's only demanding because people like me, we also want to stream while we play. So if I just play games on my own, it's not too bad. Like even this is a Unreal Engine 5 game, and they have decent optimization. I wasn't sure this would work. Like the betas of this game, they were not that good for me, and I wasn't sure I would be able to run it or play it properly. But yeah, my CPU is 7 years old now. So in computing terms, that's like 80 or something in dog years, as they say. And it's also like a 6 core first gen. None of the fancy tech is in there. Mine is 5700X 3060 Ti. 3060 would be good, yeah, I guess. 5700X. 8 core, right? 5700 is 8 core, right? Try getting the X3D. What is X3D? CPU. AM4 motherboard on the M4 motherboard. That's like the best CPU you can get. I think I have an AM4. Yeah, first gen is AM4, right? Pets Little Bird, hello, hello. Good to see you on a Sunday live stream. Yeah, rare Sunday live stream. I had a bit of time. I thought, why not try a little streaming? I wasn't sure anybody would come up because I don't stream like anyway. Plus, on top of that, randomly in the afternoon. I tried buying X3D, but was costly. 5800 X3D. Ah, okay. 5600, 5600X. I was thinking of getting one of those. 5600G. How is that? I know that's the one with the integrated one, right? But is it like worse than like say normal 5600 without the X? Because I'm just trying to get the cheapest 5600 CPU. X3D is too expensive. Okay, I'll have to check. Maybe we can, once I do this, we'll have a quick look on Amazon, see what the prices are. Yeah, just remind me once I quit the game, because I need to see what the prices are. Maybe I'll not buy watches for a few months and just collect enough for a CPU, because I think I need it badly now. Eight core is good to aim for. No need for G since you have a GPU. Yeah, but if the CPU performance is good enough, I don't mind having like an integrated GPU. If it's not, if the like the normal 5600 is better as a CPU, then yeah, I don't want to use the G. But having something like the 5600G can be handy in case something goes wrong with the GPU and I have to suddenly buy a new GPU. X3D version of Ryzen have a large 3D cache, which helps gaming performance a lot, but they're expensive as they're wanted by gamers. Buy 5600X, same performance as mine, but two less cores. Yeah, I mean, I'm running 1600 right now, so anything would be a big improvement over this. But I'm just trying to get the best value out of what we have. So if let's say something is 15,000, let's say 5600, and the 5600X is like 20,000, then I'll just buy the 5600. But if it's like 14,000 for 5600 and 14,900 for the 56X, then I'll get the X. So that's the thing I'm trying to, min max the budget and the performance. It's a bit worse. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you're using a graphics card, I'd not take the 5600G as it only uses PCIe 3. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, the integrated graphics one will not match the integrated one. I mean, the dedicated one, discrete. I think the GPU I have is decent. It's got 8 GB VRAM, and for 1080p, it's usually around the recommended specs. So for most games that I'm interested in, like at this point, I would be interested in, let's say, Black Myth Wukong. I wouldn't mind trying that. Space Marine 2, that's something I'll be okay with. Other than that, I'm mostly usually playing stuff like this, free to play stuff, and indie games, older games. 5600X I purchased for 17,000. 5600X is significantly faster. 5600X has double the L3 cache of 5600G. The 5600X has a 200 Hz clock base, 200 Hz boost clock. Also supports for where the 5600 does not. Yeah, 50. I was interested more in this X version because I was like thinking if it's only like a couple of thousand difference, why not get the X version? Also, like PC hardware, that is like the fun of it, like doing this sort of thing, comparison, looking at reviews, getting the most out of what you have in terms of money. Okay, I am done with this grind. The CPU itself doesn't support PCI 4. That means your current GPU also potentially handicapped. Yeah, that is the thing. I think it's down to the motherboard. I think my old motherboard, I don't know if it supports. There was this tech they had where I did a bit of research, and basically what I understood was if I put in like the newer Ryzen CPUs in my um, motherboard, it'll not give me the same benefit. Like the thing you're saying about handicapped on the GPU front. I think that is what I understood. Like unless I upgrade the motherboard itself, it will be something like that. Let me just quickly have a look, then we'll check the CPUs. We have this already. Okay, so we can start research on this one. For this one, we'll have to grind for a few more days. There's a website which shows support for BIOS. Yeah, when I actually come to like spending money, I'll do the research and get the one that is the best option. Okay, so nothing is getting ready anytime soon, so I'll have to come back, start this research. All right, let me just scrap the waste and yeah, I'm just getting rid of the extra items and then we'll check the prices. Okay, I think that is it for first Descendant for today. I mean, I don't mind whichever works in my budget. Okay, since I have this open, let me get to Amazon. Okay, let's have a look on Amazon, see what we have. Any gardening or something for exercise? What are we talking about? I'm not doing gardening, but I have started exercising, mostly squats and stuff like that, like higher intensity stuff. If you're talking about my blood pressure issues, Ryzen 5 5600. Yeah, I mean, we all love. I used to work and fix these things until I got fed up with the people. So what we have here is 5600 at 12,649. Why is the 56X cheaper than the base 50? No, it's not cheaper. It's 14. Sorry. This one, GT. Is this a new thing? I've never heard of a GT before. 55. Man, look at the price difference between a 55 and a 56. 8500G. This is like too new. Okay, so basically my options are these two, really. What about the 5500? Is this something viable? Upgraded because I had B450 high-end board and it was supporting Max 5000 series from 2600 to 5700. Sell your motherboard and CPU and buy new AM series like 7600. But where do you sell these things? Because I don't know any proper channels of selling it, and how much would I be able to get for something like this? Yeah, that is the best option, is to buy a new PC, obviously, but we are trying to not spend money. No low cache, you need that gaming. Okay. Okay, what's the cache thing here? Does it say here? 19 MB, is it? 35 MB here, 35. So between 56 and 56X, what are the major benefits of this one? 5600, 6 cores, 12 threads, 35 cache, 33.5 gigahertz, up to 4.2, AM4 socket 5000 series. And this one here is 5600X, 35 MB, up to 4.6, so 3.7 to 4.6, AM4 socket 500. 5500 is fine if you really want to save money. Let me actually compare with what I have Ryzen. Ryzen 5 1600. I sold on OLX, make a combo and sell motherboard and CPU. I sold my RX 580 8GB and 2600X for 11.5. But yeah, for my case scenario, I don't think I'll be able to get 7, 8 probably. 5600X has higher clock speed, so you can save with the 5600. Non-X, no need for X. Okay, so we have shortlisted. I think 5600 seems the best case. Now I have to find the best price for this. Let me see mine first, what we have here. Um, Actually, we can Ryzen 5600. Oh, we're getting some Check power up. So we compare these two, and I undervolt my 5600, even so 5600X doesn't make sense at all for me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, we can run a lot of games. 96, 512, 16. 64, 512, 32. Yeah. Chipsets. Okay, my motherboard, I need to make sure it will work on my mother. Because I did do an update to the BIOS, and it said there was one update which said it will now make it so that you can run these processors. Unmoderated chats feels weird when links can be posted. Oh, you can't post links. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even looked into the settings, so I wouldn't even know how to enable all of that. I doubt your motherboard will support. Go check your motherboard compatibility, upgrade processors. You can look for some deals in local market also. No, I'm pretty sure my motherboard could run it with like a BIOS update. Let me just see if anybody else is offering good prices. So Amazon price here is 12,649. 12,100 from MD Computers, but they might charge a little bit for delivery, so it might come out to be the same. Um, who else? Vedant Computers is 12,090 here. Prime ABGB. You can look for some of those in local market. Before selling, I updated motherboard for 5000 series. Yeah, I just don't know like what price I would be able to get and if it would be easy. But also, I would like to buy the new thing first, put it in there, and then sell the old stuff. Also, regarding selling stuff, I could sell my RX 570. I don't know what would be a good price, but I could try doing that first to, raise some money. I should be able to get 5,000. So they are selling this for 12,000 here, 11,998. When is the biggest sales season in India? It depends. Mostly, I would say end of the year. Buy from SCL Gaming. Search Google. SCL Gaming. SCL SLC. Because I remember an SLC or something. Unless this is something else. Buy from SCL Gaming. Search Google is good. I got mine during Black Friday 22 with 5 to 6,000 RX 570. Ah, interesting. Akoy is saying Pinoy. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we are just talking about computers and upgrades right now. So yeah, basically we are looking at around 12,000 with probably a little bit for shipping. So the Amazon price seems about right. It's also in stock. Um, so yeah, what I'll do is I'll try and sell the RX 570. I'll look for the box, make some pictures, and see if we can sell that and get like 5,000 for it. Chandu, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we are thinking about an upgrade to my PC, and people are giving me some good recommendations. I just need to check if my gigabyte, yeah, gigabyte, I think it's AB350 or something, because my PC is just here. I can maybe have a look. I don't remember the exact model number. I can see the model number from here. Gigabyte GA AB350M. GA AB350M. That is my motherboard. Can we expect discounted price on Forza Horizon 4 before they remove it? Yes, it will be removed, I think, in December. And they did say something like September, October, they'll have more sales. So yeah, you should expect at least 80%, I feel. So this is my motherboard. And we need to see if this can support a 5600X. Where do we see specification, chipset? Is this the right one? See, it says here supports AMD 5000 series, 5000G series. But what I remember is, I think it said that I have to update the BIOS before it can run the 5000 series. Where is the CPU support list? Let's say, please refer to CPU support list. Where is CPU support list? No, this is 320M. What the hell, man? Google, you're looking at the wrong one. No, it's 350. Yeah, that's what I thought. Something felt off here. See, I typed 320. Did I type 320? No, I think I used the autofill and GA AB, or is it GA? Gigabyte GA AB350. Gigabyte GA AB350M. I don't know about the 3 at the end. AB350M. I think this is the one. It supports needs a BIOS update. Yes, go to support page and check README of BIOS update. Because I did update the BIOS to something a lot more recent. Supports AMD 5000 series. Okay, that's good. Specification B350. Yeah, that's what I remembered because refer to CPU support list. So it should be in the support here, I guess. CPU support. Are you telling me this can run all the way up to 5950? I was not expecting that. Where is 5600? 5600. BIOS version T51C51G. So I'll have to check because I do remember F40, F50 when I was updating my BIOS. So yeah, I'll have to make sure my BIOS is fully updated before I try any of this. So what version is this? 51C, 51G. Huh. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised about the capability. Like, I did not think it would go that far. Okay, so BIOS. I do remember there was one major one. I think this one. Because I had looked into my update and I thought, okay, I haven't updated for a while. So 51D, 51G, this is what they're saying. Now the question is 53D, when did this come out? 2nd September. So it's definitely not this one. I don't think I updated this either. So I think my last update would have been either this one, February 9, 2023, or July 27. So it should run, but yeah, while we are here, I'll try and remember to update this. Check X3D L3 cache. Where is the search button here? Okay, actually, I want to compare with this. 5800, right? 5800 X3D. $96 MB. 32 here. So how much difference, like this part, I don't really understand the cache, CPU cache thing. How does this work? Somebody more knowledgeable needs to explain this to me. Because I was into this sort of stuff 20 years ago, but now I'm an old man. I just want my PC to work. Launch price 200 for this and launch price 450 for this. TDP 6. Yeah, this is the most safest, sensible option for me. Just the 5600. I'll just check today. Next time I start my PC, I'll have a look and see the BIOS version and maybe try to update the BIOS. Just YouTube it. Yeah, I will, but it's just laziness. Anyway, 98 or something. Yeah, 96. It competes with 5950X, as good as 5950. Yeah, I think this is the most sensible, especially the pricing wise. 12649. I think when I got this thing, 1600, I think I paid like 17,000 when I got it back in 2017. So it's actually cheaper. The CPU will store operations in its cache, so it gets access frequently. See, this is sort of thing I would like to know. Anyway, I think, yeah, 5600 makes the most sense. I'll keep this page open for the BIOS update. The only thing I need to know is if I can directly jump from something like this to the latest one, or do I need to install these first? I don't think we have to. Anyway, I'll just look up on this. I'll keep this open. But yeah, I think I'll end the stream here. Was fun to stream after a while. I think we did like 3 hours, I think. Yeah, almost 3 hours. So yeah, pretty good. No, I need to go and eat because I'm getting hungry. 5600 is a right fit for 6600. Yeah, I agree. I think that is like a good mid-range solution right now for me. Maybe slightly lower end, but I'm not playing at 4K anyway. I just want 1080p high settings and the game to run smoothly. All right. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you, Stephen, Mick, Giratina, and the others who are here. Atish. I'll try and see if I can stream a little more, but it's just, time versus all those other things. It's usually whether family is at home, if it's too noisy and stuff like that. But anyway, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays, and I'll see you in the next video whenever I make that. Bye, everyone.